Hello everyone, I am Shaloo. Welcome to my channel where I post videos related to books. If you are new here, then do subscribe to my channel for new bookish videos every week. In today's video, I am going to share with you all the books that have been added to my bookshelf lately. So without further ado, let's get started. The first book that I purchased is Somewhere Beyond the Sea by T.J. Klune. This is the sequel to the best-selling The House on the Cerulean Sea. I absolutely love The House on the Cerulean Sea, and I have also made a dedicated review video of this book. So when the sequel came out, I was quick to buy it. Let's see the book blurb. One magical family, two dedicated gardens, six dangerously gifted children. Arthur Parnassus has built a good life on the ashes of a bad one. He is the headmaster at an orphanage for magical children, assisted by the love of his life, Linus Baker. Together they will do anything to protect their extraordinary and powerful charges. But when Arthur is forced to make a public statement about his dark past, he finds himself fighting for those under his care. It is also a fight for a better future for all the magical people. Then when a new child joins them, one who calls himself a monster, Arthur knows they have reached breaking point. Their volatile family might grow stronger, or everything Arthur loves could fall apart. I can't wait to see what the future holds for Arthur and his magical children. The next book is The Lion Women of Tehran by Mirzan Kamali. I love the book set in Islamic world, and so I bought it. Let's see the book blurb. Someday you and me, we will do great things. We will live life for ourselves and we will help others. We are cubs now, maybe, but we will grow to be lionesses, strong women who make things happen. 1950 Tehran. 7-year-old Ellie lives in comfort, wants for nothing, until the death of her father brings a drastic change in fortune. At school, she meets Homa. Together, the girls play games, wander through the Grand Bazaar, and share their ambitions of becoming lion women and the first generation of women fully working in Iran. Opportunity allows Ellie and her mother to return to their virtuous life, and Ellie's memories of Homa fade. But years later, her sudden reappearance in Ellie's privileged world alters the course of both of their lives. As the political turmoil in Iran builds to a breaking point, one earth-shattering betrayal will have enormous consequences. The blurb seems quite interesting, and I can't wait to see how the story unfolds. The next book is a classic, The Bells Are by Sylvia Plath. I bought this book from the Military Literature Festival. The cover was so beautiful, and Sylvia Plath is such a renowned author. But I didn't know that this book is traumatic. One of my friends told me that it's a very difficult read. Let's see the blurb. A profoundly compelling semi-autobiographical novel by Sylvia Plath that delves into the complex world of mental health and the societal pressures faced by the women in the 1950s. The Bells Are centers around Istha Greenwood, a young woman who is both talented and successful, but finds herself spiraling into a deep depression as she struggles to find her identity in a world that often seems suffocating and conformist. I also went through the Goodread reviews, and everybody has termed this book as a very difficult read and has given a word of caution that if you are suffering from some kind of mental trauma or mental illness, then you should better avoid it. So I am a little apprehensive, but I guess I'll pick it up soon. The next book is again a classic, Middlemarch by George Eliot. It's a thick book of 918 pages. Let's see the blurb. Middlemarch is a moving story of men and women longing to do the right thing but making bad decisions. Among them is Dorothea Brooke, who wants to improve the world but finds her idealism crushed by her unhappy marriage to the aged scholar Casaubon, and Dr. Lydgate, whose shallow, spendthrift wife threatens his dreams of medical progress. Described by Virginia Woolf as one of the few English novels written for grown-up people, Middlemarch's panoramic sweep ranges over the whole of human existence: art, faith, science, politics, and love. Yet at its heart are real, flawed people searching for contentment. I have already started reading this book. I am about 50 pages in. Language is a little tough, but let's see how it goes. The next two books I bought from the Jaipur Literature Festival. The first one is The Greatest Stories Ever Told, selected and edited by Manohar Shetty. So Goa is a place that really intrigues me, and I was keen to read more about their life, their culture, their traditions, their customs, and this seems like a perfect book to do so. Selected and edited by Manohar Shetty, the 27 stories in this anthology are proof that there's more to Goa than hats and sunglasses, printed shirts and shorts, cameras, seafood, and holiday makers frolicking on its beaches. Can't wait to read it. The other book that I purchased from Jaipur Literature Festival is Apni Apni Bimari by Harishankar Parsai. So this is a satire. I have heard a lot about this book. It's a thin book. It's a satirical novel, and the writer Harishankar Parsai is awarded by Sahitya Akademi. I've never read a satire in Hindi before, so this is going to be a new experience for me. The next three books were sent to me by Pen Macmillan India. The first one is Famous by Blake Crouch. Meet Lance, 38 years old, works a meaningless job, still lives above his parents' garage, by all accounts a world-class loser. Except for one glaring exception, he has $1 million face. Lance has been mistaken 87 times for the Oscar-winning movie star James Jensen. And for the past 10 years, he has saved his money and studied Jensen's films, his moves, his idiosyncrasies, even the way he speaks. Now, after an unceremonious termination from his job, Lance has decided that the time has come to go after his dream, no matter the cost. I have already read this book. It's fast-paced, it's engaging, and the end is just unbelievable. The next book is The Lantern of Lost Memories by Sanaka Hiragi. Let's see the blurb. In Mr. Hirasaka's photography studio in the mountains, someone is waking up as if from a dream. There is a stack of photos on their lap, one for every day of their life. Mr. Hirasaka will ask them to choose a photo from each year, those that capture their most treasured memories, to be placed in a beautiful Japanese lantern. Once completed, it will be set spinning and their cherished moments will flash before their eyes, guiding them to another world. But like our most thumbed over photographs, our favorite memories fade with age. So each visitor to the studio has the chance to choose one day to return and photograph again. Each has a breathtaking story to tell, from the old women rebuilding a community in Tokyo after a disaster to the flawed Yakuza man who remembers a time when he was kind, and a strong child who is fighting to survive. Extraordinarily moving and wise, The Lantern of Lost Memories is a beautiful Japanese tale about the people that make us and the moments that change us. Seems like a heartwarming book. And the next book is a non-fiction book, Breath by Prem Rawat. A transformative guide that reconnects us to the fundamental essence of our existence, our breath. A must read for anyone seeking to rediscover joy, peace, and a deeper understanding of what it truly means to be alive. Seems like a very thought-provoking book. Thank you, Pen Macmillan India, for these books. And the last book in today's haul was sent to me by Penguin Random House, and the book is Malayali Memorial and Other Stories by Unni R. The stories were translated from the Malayalam by J. Devika. As is evident from the name, it is a collection of stories originally written in Malayalam. Unni is easily one of the front-ranking writers of short fiction in Malayalam today. His deep perception of the paradoxes of existence, his profound understanding of complex relationships, and the range and variety of his themes and narrative structures comes through vividly in this selection. Reading more of translated literature has been one of my reading goals for this year, and this book is perfect for that. And that's all for today's haul. Have you read any of these books? If yes, then do share your thoughts in the comment section. Also share with me which books you have purchased lately. And if you have enjoyed this haul, then please like, comment and share. And if you want to see more such bookish videos, then please subscribe to my channel and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Until my next video, bye and take care.